That might be the day that's sort of described as a tough one for the batters, but as a bowling unit, how pleased are you and the rest of the quicks at how you performed out there today?
Yeah, I guess any time there's 17 or 16 wickets in a day, it's tough work for the batters. Yeah, we didn't think it was probably going to do as much as it did this morning, but I think our group, our bowling group, certainly bowled in the right areas and challenged the defence a lot. The wicket probably flattened out a little bit towards the end of the day, but world-class bowling attack the other team have, so they're always going to be in the game, and there's a little bit of sideways movement. So it'll be interesting to see where the game goes from here.
Going into the game, Justin Langer had said that there were maybe 3 or 4 spots on this touring party up for grabs. What was his message and address to those guys who are really fighting for a place in this squad?
He basically just told us, not everyone's going to be successful in making the squad, and just to go out there and enjoy it and back ourselves and play the way that we've played in the past to get us to this position. So there was nothing really else said. Everyone sort of knows the way that cricket. It's a funny game. You can be playing really well and play well in this game and still not get picked. So it's just one of those things. It's a weird situation that we haven't been in before, but everyone's really embraced it the last little week, and it's been good to get in both the teams in sort of separate groups, and I guess try and get that team camaraderie as much as you can in a sort of weird situation.
We've seen all the Australian bowlers today. How would you compare and contrast what you've got in terms of bowling options with what England would have going into the series?
I'm not really sure, to be honest. I don't really like to compare myself to guys like Stuart Broad or James Anderson. About 1,000 Test wickets between them. So I just try and concentrate on what I'm doing. I had a really good couple of weeks with Ryan Harrison, the bowling coach of the Australia A Tour, and worked on a few things that have let me down in the past over here. And the ball's been coming out nicely. So like I said, I'm just trying to really focus on what I'm doing and keep all the other stuff out, I guess.
Jackson, you said that you're probably looking for that 5th fast bowling spot. After a day like today, do you think that might have just got a little bit tougher?
Yeah. Like I said, I can't really control what else happens. I feel like I bowled reasonably well today, which is good. Like I said, there's a world-class bowling attack that the Haddon 11 had, and they showed that this afternoon. Peter Siddle was outstanding, and so was Pat Cummins as well. So, competition for spots is going to be really, really tough, and I suppose you expect no less for the Australian team.
Jackson, did the wicket play for you as a bowler the way you were expecting it based on how it looked, or was there a little bit of a difference there?
There's probably... It was a funny sort of wicket. You don't really see this type of wicket in England. There's lots of live grass on it, but the surface was really dry, so there's a bit of inconsistent bounce from the top end. It nipped around a little bit as well with that inconsistent bounce, which made it hard. So, the wicket got a little bit better as the day went on. But I think the bowling all day was reasonably good. So.
Looks like England next week are probably going to have a fairly kind of fresh opening partnership. How much confidence does a bowling display like that all round give you guys heading into next week?
Yeah, look, I suppose this is the last hit out we have until the Ashes or the first test. So I suppose any time the bowling group can bowl well, I guess as a collective group is a positive. We're not really sure, I guess, who's going to be opening the batting. So we'll do our research on those guys, I guess it's pretty hard to tell from this far out. So.
What did
17 wickets sort of suggests it's an ideal day for the batsmen, but I suppose compared to a standard tour game where you might be playing a second 11 county team on a flat pitch, is it sort of almost better preparation in that sense? Yeah, look,
our batters are all world class as well. So anytime I suppose you get to come up against those guys in a practice match, it's good for your confidence and good for, I suppose, honing your skills, I guess. It was obviously a poor day out for the batters, but I think the bowling group took a lot out today, which was good. So expecting the batting group to bounce back in the next 2 days as well, the next 3 days.
What did Marnus do, which made him have some success today?
He had a plan, especially when he was facing up to me. He sort of came down the wicket and it came across to off stump, tried to take away, getting bowled in LB. The wicket was sort of could nip and stay a little bit low, so he took that motor dismissal out, and it seemed to work for him. Although he nicked one in the end, but that happens sometimes. So I suppose it was good to see him, I guess, have a plan. He's had a really strong start to the county championship season this year, so I suppose he brought that form into this game to a certain extent.